My first bike was a Honda 80, and it was the ugliest thing you could imagine. It was from, I think, the late 60s, and I got it in the late 70s when I was about 14 years old. It looked like a woman's bicycle, like a woman's 10-speed. It had this very, you know how most motorcycles, there's handlebars and then there's a gas tank that flows seamlessly into the seat.
Yeah.
This somehow had a gas tank that slanted down the way that a woman's 10-speed, you know how that
it has a V.
The men's from the women's.
It's so that I can wear a skirt.
I'm not really sure where the gas went on that thing, but it was really ugly.
And it was is the 80 the horsepower?
No, 80 is the cubic centimeters of the engine, so it's very small.
Okay.
But it was street legal. It had a license plate on it, and it was kind of a community bike we had 5 boys in our family, and we all just took turns riding it.
Yeah.
But it was kind of for me because I wanted it and I took care of it and that kind of stuff. But it had this absolutely horrible suspension system. You know, the front suspension was all worn out so that when you tapped on the front brake, it just bottomed out immediately. And there was always 2 or 3 of us riding it around.
On top?
Yeah. We rode it around in the street in front of our house back in the days when you could do that and not get sent to jail immediately.
Right. It's, wait, like 2 of you on the bike at the same time?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Like piggyback, like on the handlebars, or
no,
what are we looking at?
Just one
like
person
the back
on the seat, but then you can actually put, when you're, 12, 13 years old, you can get 2 or 3 guys if you cram your way in there. You can get 3 people on the seat. And then my second bike, my first real adult bike, I bought a Honda CX500 from a retired Marine.
Okay.
The guy's name he was a retired general. His name was Stonheim, which I think is German for stone home.
His last name was actually Stoneheim?
Yeah, and I bought it out of the Minneapolis paper.
Right.
I see the ad. I call the guy, say, I'll come and meet you, and I'll buy your motorcycle from you if I like it. And he comes riding up wearing a helicopter helmet.
What is like a spinny?
You've seen him in the movies.
Yeah,
it's a helicopter helmet. And the conversation shifted its way towards that eventually. And he had flown in helicopters when he was in the service.
Okay.
And he simply he preferred a helicopter helmet to the standard certified motorcycle helmet, and that's what he wore when he rode it.
Did he like the sound? Thwap, 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 thwap. It made it sound like a helicopter. Well, that PTSD, it comes out in different ways.
Yeah, so he sells me the bike, and it was a wonderful motorcycle, except for one thing. He had purchased a fairing, which is the thing that goes on the front. There's, like the windshield. Yeah. That's just a shield. That's just a little piece of plastic. But a fairing is a whole thing that goes around, kind of makes it look like a racing motorcycle.
Like attached to like the fender? It's like a fender.
Yeah, it makes it look like a
windshield.
big fender on the front of the bike.
Okay.
And you bolt it onto the actual bike, and then the handlebars turn inside of the fairing.
Okay.
Well, he had purchased the incorrect one.
Oh.
I don't know that he really sounded like the kind of person that would do a modification to the bike and do the incorrect one. But he did, and he did it such that the handlebars wouldn't turn as much as handlebars are supposed to turn.
Well, that sounds safe. That sounds super not safe.
Well, you don't need to turn the handlebars on a motorcycle if you're going fast.
Okay.
To do that kind of a turn. But to do the kind of a turn, you need to pass your motorcycle safety
test.
class. I flunked it the first time because
you
couldn't turn the thing enough because this guy put a fairing on the bike that wouldn't let you turn the handlebars. So finally I took it off and then I passed the test with it.